Hello friends, China's $20 billion goat industry is a global leader in meat and milk production. How has this industry become so successful? Join us in this farming documentary as we explore the technology and traditions driving China's goat farming revolution on Trending Farm. In this farming documentary, we'll dive deeper into how these innovations are transforming goat farming in China, boosting both productivity and sustainability. Industrial goat farming in China utilizes advanced barn designs and automated milking systems to maximize efficiency. Barns are typically designed to house up to 1,000 goats, providing enough space for movement while minimizing waste. Automated systems handle feeding, watering, and manure collection, reducing labor costs and ensuring streamlined operations. The milking process is highly efficient, with automated milking units capable of milking up to 8 goats simultaneously. These systems process 300 to 500 liters of milk per hour, using gentle negative pressure to avoid harming the goats. The milk passes through filters to ensure purity before being stored. In regions like Shandong and Honan, where large-scale farms dominate, these technologies allow for the production of high-quality goat milk, essential for dairy products like cheese and yogurt. Free-range grazing is a traditional and sustainable method of raising goats, especially in mountainous regions of China such as Sichuan and Yunnan. Goats in free-range systems graze naturally, providing essential nutrients and vitamins for their health and productivity. On average, each goat consumes 4.4 to 6.6 pounds of natural food per day, including grass, leaves, and shrubs. This grazing method is not only beneficial to the goats, but also helps maintain soil health and promote biodiversity. Experts have emphasized in many farming documentaries the importance of rotational grazing to prevent overgrazing. With farmers in regions such as Sichuan managing herds of 100 to 200 goats. By rotating grazing areas, we give the soil time to regenerate, said Li Wei, a local goat herder. Although more labor-intensive than industrial farming, free-range grazing provides a sustainable income for rural families, with goats playing an important role in local economies and agricultural activities. The secret to rapid goat growth in industrial farming in the Farming documentary lies in a carefully managed feeding regimen and nutritional plan. Goats on industrial farms receive a balanced diet consisting of fresh grass, hay, grains, bran, and agricultural byproducts, with each adult goat consuming about 6.6 to 8.8 pounds of dry feed daily. To support optimal growth, nutritional supplements such as vitamins, minerals, and amino acids are added to their diet to enhance digestion and overall health. Advanced monitoring systems track the goat's weight, ensuring that they gain about 0.33 to 0.44 pounds per day, which is crucial for reaching market weight efficiently. Farms in the Farming documentary often collaborate with international experts to design feeding plans tailored to the specific needs of the herd, adjusting for factors like age, health, and breed. These meticulous feeding strategies combined with weight control systems ensure that goats grow quickly and healthily, reaching optimal weights of 88 to 132 pounds in as little as 6 to 12 months, ensuring high-quality meat production. The harvesting of goat hair, especially from breeds like Angora and Cashmere goats, is a labor-intensive yet valuable process. Goats are sheared once or twice a year, with care taken to preserve the quality of the hair. Cashmere, prized for its softness, is used in luxury garments, while goat hair is also utilized in textiles and brushes. The demand for goat hair has grown significantly, with the global cashmere market alone valued at over $1 billion annually. In this Farming documentary, we'll examine the economic value of goat hair, which can account for up to 30% of a goat's total worth in regions like China and Mongolia. Consumer reviews emphasize the warmth, softness, and durability of cashmere, cementing its place as a sought-after material in the luxury fashion industry. In many parts of the world, goat farming is not only an economic activity but also a cultural feature of daily life. In the mountainous regions of China, goat farming plays a crucial role in sustaining entire communities. Families rely on goat meat and milk for nourishment, while goat skins are used for clothing and their manure serves as a natural fertilizer for crops. This multifaceted use of goats reinforces the deep cultural connection between the people and their livestock. Beyond its cultural significance, goat farming remains an essential source of income, particularly in rural and remote areas where other forms of livelihood are limited. The economic benefits of goat farming provide families with financial stability, while also preserving traditional agricultural practices that have been passed down through generations. Hello, friends. Transporting horses to Chinese farms, particularly for meat production or breeding purposes, involves a highly regulated and efficient logistical process in the farming documentaries. Horses are commonly transported via specially designed trucks or planes, depending on the distance and urgency. Air transport typically involves cargo planes fitted with individual stalls, allowing up to 30 horses to travel in a single flight under controlled temperature and pressure conditions. According to studies, horses can also be transported by truck for shorter distances, with vehicles capable of carrying 6 to 12 horses, ensuring adequate ventilation and space. Official reports highlight that China imported over 10,000 live horses in 2022, primarily from Australia, Europe, and the Americas. Emphasizing the demand for high-quality breeds and the careful planning involved in their transport to maintain health and minimize stress. China is home to some of the largest-scale horse farms in the world, with the Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region leading as the area with the most horses, hosting over 2.5 million animals, according to recent agricultural surveys. These expansive farms, often spanning hundreds of acres, are designed to accommodate the natural behaviors and physical characteristics of horses, including their need for ample grazing space, exercise areas, and herd interaction. Modern farms adhere to global equine care standards, such as those outlined by the World Organization for Animal Health (OIE), ensuring facilities are equipped with proper ventilation, clean water sources, and soft bedding to reduce stress and injury. With a focus on both functionality and animal welfare, these farms are well suited for breeding, meat production, and leather processing, making them a key feature in any farming documentary exploring China's billion-dollar horse industry. Chinese and Mongolian horse farms allocate extensive tracts of land for grazing, often ranging from 100 to 500 hectares per farm, depending on the scale and purpose of the operation. In Inner Mongolia, China's largest horse breeding area, vast grasslands like the Zilingol steppe support over 2.5 million horses with nutrient-rich forage, essential for meat production and breeding programs. Similarly, in Mongolia, where horses outnumber the human population, grazing land spans millions of hectares, with horses grazing freely across open pastures, covering up to 25 kilometers daily. These regions prioritize rotational grazing systems to maintain soil fertility and forage quality, adhering to ecological and welfare standards. These vast, well-managed grazing systems are key features of any farming documentary, showcasing the scale and sophistication of equine agriculture in these horse-rich regions. In China, the horse processing process is meticulously managed to ensure both efficiency and quality, with horses typically reaching processing weight and maturity in 18 to 24 months, depending on the breed and feeding regimen. Farmers collaborate closely with processing facilities to adhere to strict hygiene and safety standards, ensuring meat quality aligns with domestic and international regulations. The process involves stunning, humane processing, and skilled portioning into cuts that meet market demands, with byproducts like leather carefully preserved for additional value. Farmers often share insights in farming documentaries, highlighting techniques such as optimized feeding schedules and stress reduction practices to enhance meat tenderness. Research published by the Chinese Academy of Agricultural Sciences underscores the importance of maintaining low-stress conditions during transport and processing, which improves meat quality and safety, making this a vital topic in discussions about the horse farming industry. What makes horse meat unique compared to other meats, such as beef or lamb? Globally, horse meat stands out for its lean protein content, high levels of iron and omega-3 fatty acids, and low fat compared to beef or lamb, making it a nutritious option for health-conscious consumers. China leads the world in production, contributing over 1.6 million tons annually, while Japan imports around 3,000 tons yearly for dishes like bazashi raw horse meat. In Europe, France consumes approximately 15,000 tons of horse meat per year, maintaining its reputation as a delicacy. And Argentina exports over $25 million worth of horse meat annually due to its high-quality pastures. Economically, the global horse meat market is valued at over $2 billion, with steady growth driven by cultural preferences and export demand, particularly in Asia and Europe. This combination of nutritional benefits and economic significance fuels the horse meat industry's growing global appeal. In Mongolia, horse farming plays a vital role beyond meat production. Deeply intertwined with cultural traditions, transportation, and economic activities. Horses are central to nomadic life, with over 4.2 million horses recorded in 2022, nearly matching the country's human population. These animals are essential for herding livestock, traveling across vast steppes, and participating in traditional events like the Naadam Festival, where horse racing is a key highlight. Horse milk is a significant product, used to make Arag fermented mare's milk, a national beverage and an important source of income for herders. According to Mongolia's Ministry of Food, Agriculture and Light Industry, equine exports, including live horses and horse-derived products, contribute millions to the economy annually, showcasing the multifaceted importance of horse farming in the region.
Thank you for watching the video. Are you having any problems with your livestock farming? Please share your comments and questions. We are ready to answer. If you like our videos, please like, share, subscribe and recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Hello and see you again.